It is insanely muddy here in the New Forest because we've had a huge rainy spell, and today it is actually raining. Nonetheless, we are still out here to do some wildlife photography. Today I'm going to be going around the New Forest on this day where it's quite gloomy, it's quite dark, the lighting is not ideal, and I'm going to be using my Sigma 150 to 600mm lens, a lens which typically needs a decent amount of light to take photos. Nonetheless, we love a challenge, so we're going to see what we can get on this gloomy, wet winter's day. I can hear an insane amount of birds coming from this cluster of trees. There is a field behind this cluster of trees and it sounds like so many birds. I can only think there's a flock of maybe starlings down in the field. I'm also aware that when there's this many birds, when there's so many birds that you can't even distinctively make out what bird it is, you just hear constant bird call. They're probably going to spot me before I get to them, and I don't want to scare away the whole flock. So I'm going to try and scout out this flock of birds before I get too close. And I'm going to do that through an opening in the fence over here to have a peek in the field. I was correct. In this field behind me, there's a flock of starlings. They keep coming and going. So I'm now actually sitting on the floor next to this barbed wire, which I'm being very careful not to touch. And I'm hoping that as they come and go, here's a flock flying. You may be able to see them flying past behind me. When they come down to the ground, as they are doing now, I'm taking every opportunity. I want a photo of them flying off or landing as a flock. I think the collection of starlings, the way that they travel in these murmurations makes them so cool. So they're flying off again. I'm just going to sit here and wait for a little bit, see if I can get this shot. Well, I've got a few photos of them on that side of the field. But on that side of the field, they're quite close to this hedge and the birds blend in with the hedge. They're not really blurred out. So I'm now pointing in the direction that I want them to land. And I know they have landed over in this side of the field before. So I'm really hoping to get the same shot that I got over there. I have got a shot, but I'm hoping to get that shot with separation, with the birds in focus and the background blurred out. I think that'd be really cool. This has just turned into a waiting game, however, and I am sitting in mud. Not only the mud on the floor, but also the mud that is caking my boots, and then I'm sitting on my boots. So, yeah, these trousers are gonna need a wash. Well, the starlings have gone, and I can say that with confidence because I can't hear them anymore, and I believe these were the trees that they were sitting in before they flew to the field. But the starlings aren't the only thing that's gone. Last weekend, something crazy happened. I cut off all my hair. Now, this hair went to charity, and if you want to watch the video, there is a full video on how I cut my hair off, on why I cut my hair off, and there is a givings page that you can go and contribute to if you want to. What I've noticed most about having no hair is how cold it is. Long hair kept me warm in the winter. It kept the top of my head warm, and it kept my neck warm. And now, more than ever, I'm super grateful to have this beanie. Now, for the last couple of months, I've been selling these beanies on my Etsy shop. You can go and buy them. They're only about £14 at the moment and free UK delivery. They're handmade by me in the outdoors for the outdoors, and there's 3 colours, all of which are camouflaged for a different season. So don't miss out on your opportunity to buy one of these custom-made beanies. The rain is really starting to pick up, so much that I'm going to have to put this vlogging setup away temporarily, but it will be back. However, I'm going to keep this setup out. This is the Canon 7D Mark II, which is fully waterproof, and the Sigma 150 to 600mm lens, which is water resistant, but with this little snood, this camouflage snood that I've thrown over it, I think it will be okay in this rain. Walking's going to be my priority for now. I'm going to try and cover a lot of ground and see if I can find anything in that wilderness. I've got a robin. He's quite far away right now, but he's got a beautiful background. Great separation between the robin and the background of like red trees. Oh, the rain's picking up. But that's okay, I'm gonna creep a bit forward. We're actually getting rain frozen in the photos, which is really cool. Take a look. Oh, okay. That's sick, he's singing. Oh my word. I'm really happy with them. Okay, he's flown. He's flown. That's awesome. It's crazy how vast the New Forest is. It just goes on and on and on. And I'm not even in the heart of the New Forest. I'm in quite a local spot where there's no one here. It's just me out here today, and because it's so vast, finding wildlife is actually surprisingly difficult. Unlike one of those parks in London where the wildlife is all around and used to people, here it's scared, it runs away, and there's so much space for it to hide in that finding wildlife is very difficult. That robin photo, however, I'm absolutely chuffed with. That was a really good photo. I'm just going to give you a little notice about on Sunday, on February the 23rd, I'm going to be running the Winchester 10K in preparation for a half marathon that I'll be running later in the year. And I'm going to be doing fundraising for Brent Lodge, who are a wildlife charity. They're a wildlife hospital who help to rehabilitate wild animals and release them back into the wild. And I've worked with them before, they featured on this channel, and I've got a video coming out very soon that's going to give you the details about the run, and we're going to go into Brent Lodge and interview them. There's a little update on the hare, and most importantly, there's an opportunity for you to get involved in this project. There's an opportunity for you guys to come and give if you want to show your support and show appreciation and help wildlife to return back into the wild. So, the rain is still heavy. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's really quite heavy. I'm gonna have to put this camera away. I'm kind of doing a little bit of filming, putting the camera away, walking for about half an hour, and then getting it out and doing a quick update because, yeah, I'm vlogging on the Canon 250D, which I know lots of you guys have. Potentially taking a bit of a risk having it out in this rain. So, let's put it away. I've just trodden in the wrong hole. There's like this really creamy patch of mud there, and just take a look at this. That has gone fully up my boots and up my trousers. I am wet, and my foot is now really wet and cold. That was mad. Genuinely, my whole leg disappeared. I had to kind of throw myself forward to catch myself on my other foot to then pull it out. There is no bottom to that bit of mud. Luckily, my car is just over this hill. So, it was scary. That was scary. I genuinely was like, I could be stuck in the mud. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a challenge filming this video because of the rain, and it's not been a good day for lighting or anything. Equally, that robin photo was really cool. It was fun to try and stalk those starlings right at the beginning, and seeing a chaffinch from my perspective was pretty awesome. I hope you found this helpful. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've been able to relate to it. If so, hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.